Well, Lando Norris is saved by back markers and back markers. He is saved for today. He gets a race win. Oscar Piastri is held off by back markers. Oscar Piastri, to me, still seemed like the better driver today. And I'm going to tell you, it's a mental game. It is a mental game, and Lando does not have the mental to mess with Oscar on any given day if they are very evenly matched. Big shout out to everybody in the live chat. The Austrian GP kicked off with a high note. It kicked off with the sun just taking the clouds away above the mountaintops. Max Verstappen out of the race. And how ironic, how coincidental is it that it's by Kimi Antonelli from Mercedes? While we were hearing all of this Toto Wolff wanting Max Verstappen at Mercedes, Kimi says, hey, Max, why don't you stay at Red Bull? This is just another race weekend where the rats and the roaches are going to stay in. We're not going to see them come out. They only come out when they could be front runners. The chickens have come home to roost. Max Verstappen DNF in Austria in his home GP, the Red Bull Racing Ring. There will be no 5 or whatever the record was going to be for you. Kimi Antonelli made damn sure that you understand 2 things. 1, it can happen to you. And 2, you should stay where the hell you are. Don't come to Mercedes. I don't want you here. Just carry on. Just carry on. I told you all that this race was likely going to be very interesting, and it was very interesting in a lot of ways. This race was very interesting in a lot of ways. We got some things to talk about, Williams. Williams Racing, I asked you to come in this weekend. I asked Williams Racing to come in this weekend and make this a weekend where you come back into the form that we have been celebrating you being in. 2 cars in the points. Big shout out to Mechanic Mercedes. Call cost P of the race. Shaking my head. Listen, bro, Colapinto and Yuki, we can get into that. Those 2 were a menacing act today. A menacing act. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Colapinto, I don't know if he realized. We'll get into that anyway. I won't know if they realized they had side view mirrors or what. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. He literally just ran Piastri off the track. Kimi is definitely getting driver of the day, Sylvia Wick. Kimi's my driver of the day today. Good job, Kimi. What a way to give Max Verstappen some Max Verstappen medicine. I'm all for it. But yes, Williams, I asked you all to come into this race weekend and return back to form. And instead of returning back to form, you got 2 cars were not in the points. You got 2 cars out of the race. Literally 2 cars out of the race. This is not where I went. On a weekend, we got celebrating James Vowles for getting his renewed contract. Getting a renewed contract. And here it is. We got Sainz out right at the beginning of the race. I mean, right at the start of the race, Sainz is done. He is out of there. There's a mechanical failure. Done. Then later on, Mechanic Mercedes, this is Cola's 6th race, and he didn't pass. It's not, bro, it's not about 6th race. No, wait. First of all, brother, you're absolutely wrong. First of all. Second of all, our bet is for Colapinto's stint with Alpine. If they give him more than 6 races, then he gets more than 6 races. That was my upside. Third of all, Colapinto has equaled Doohan's finish twice already, and he hasn't wrecked. So I'm just saying the verdict's still out on that. But yeah, I don't know what Williams has got going on. I don't know what Williams has got going on right now. I'm a little bit kind of wondering what the hell is going on. I'm really kind of wondering what's going on at Williams. Right now, they've been off of where they've been for the larger part of this season in these last few races. And then here it comes It's like almost like a flashback. We're like going backwards instead of going forwards. They haven't been performing well. And now we get 2 cars out. Albon has been largely complaining over the radio about how he feels as far as the team executing. And now they got 2 cars out in Austria, so no points for either car. And I'm going to keep it a buck with you on something else. And I need to bring this in the frame when I talk about this. I need to bring this in the frame because this right here is going to be a large part of our conversation in the Wolves Den. And that was, we had to sit there, all right? Lewis Hamilton in 4th place, Charles Leclerc on podium. How cringy was it once again to hear the discommunication from Ferrari to Lewis Hamilton? I don't want to go here, but I just got to go there. This seemed like a little bit of, is this some type of Ferrari sabotage? I don't want to even use the word that is so ridiculously called sabotage, but did it not seem like it was not the best interest to give Lewis the best strategy that he could have to compete for the podium, even if it is against his teammate? Am I kind of tripping when I say this? Gabriel Sanchez says, why did McDonald's let Pia run stint one? Yo, I feel the same way, Sanchez. I thought they was going to bring Piastri in right off the back, right? Stint 1 long, have him box the right after Norris, stint 3. They killed his late tire advantage. I feel you. I'm with you on that. I agree. I completely agree with you on that. But once again, this is not something that we haven't seen from McLaren, right? They fumble these strategies. They fumble the under, the overcut. They always seem to fumble this. But I got to say, with them fumbling this with Pia, I felt like, okay, if Norris pits, Pia's going to make 1 more lap. He's coming in after that. That's it. That's as much as it needs to go. And he already had a flat spot on his tire. It just didn't seem correct, again, to do this. I'm going to just tell you, Norris needed a morale boost. He's there. He got it on pole position, and McLaren let it go. But let's get back on Ferrari, because this Ferrari communication shit has gone on long enough. That was absolutely horrible to watch, horrible to hear. He doesn't want to come in. I don't need to come in. And why is it consistently Lewis is asking questions and getting answers that aren't related to the question he's asking? Yo, Ferrari is bad. Galactus in the super chat says McLaren is winning all this year. Ferrari is getting better. Red Bull is falling apart. Williams got to figure it out. Mercedes is slowing down. Bro, that right there was a super sum up. Leave it to Galactus to super sum it up. Yeah, I don't agree. Barack in the super chat, lost in the head of Yuki in WDC round 21 is booty. Man, hey, we're going to talk about that, but let's talk about this Ferrari thing. You're right about that, Baraka. I hope you're in the Wolves Den today. Yeah, Ferrari, listen, I know that you said Ferrari is getting better, Galactus, but are they really? Are they really getting better? I can't take the performance here and just lay straight claim to they're getting better. We literally saw today that they're definitely not getting better in an area, and that's communication, strategy. I think it was a bit off today. I think that was, and I need to see at least 2 more racing events that Ferrari can be here in this range, because right now they have a bigger problem. If you change something as big as the floor, you need to get Adami. You need to get them the hell out of here. Lewis needs a new team on the pit wall. I'm just saying, because this, and I'm not saying it because of Lewis Hamilton and we're blaming somebody. We're literally listening to communication that definitely is not up to par. We're literally listening to Lewis ask this, and then you not really answer the question. We're literally watching and listening to Lewis say, I don't want to come in. What can we do? And they're just saying box, box, box. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is not where it should be. By the way, Wolves Den will be today at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. Be in the Discord. I want to hear what you all think about Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull, Kimi Antonelli, driver of the day by the Wolfpack fam. But yes, That was wild. Now let's take a look at this. Russell bringing it home for Mercedes, all while Mercedes is leaving him hanging in the wind in hopes that Toto Wolff can be with his long-lost love that he never had and has always wanted. Max Verstappen getting a very good hello from Kimi Antonelli. Get your ass out of here. Not only out of this race, but why don't you get your ass out of here, period, because I don't want you at Mercedes. I hope they do not send Russell packing and then they allow you to come in. It's not going to be a good day for me. And listen, Max Verstappen, you got to be one of the fakest dudes I know when it comes to this. You call Kimi Antonelli an idiot, but then you trying to warm up and have a conversation with him. Did you call him an idiot to his face? Did you say that he was an idiot when you was over there looking to talk to him? That's why I don't respect. That's another reason why I don't respect Max Verstappen. You called him an idiot on the radio. We heard it. Did you call Kimi an idiot to his face while you was looking all buddy-buddy on the conversation where Kimi was probably apologizing for going in late and breaking? I doubt it. But that's what Mercedes wants to invite into their team. Okay. DG Big Blue Navy, hoorah. Ferrari did themselves a disservice by changing their car, and it shows. Now they are behind for this year and maybe next year too. As always, go Navy. I will say this. Yes, they did a huge disservice by changing 90% plus of their car coming into the season. The floor update, I am not yet ready to say that it is an upgrade just at this circuit alone with several other things happening. I can't say that for sure. So with that being the case, just yes, okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So yeah, with that being the case, we are definitely going to be looking at some things that need to damn happen. And that is Ferrari's going to need to prove it in another 2 racing events. Maria Duncan in the Super Chat says, all I can say about today is that Kimi wanted to let Max know he doesn't want him as a teammate next year. Right. Big facts. Big facts. I loved it. And listen, people, we playing around, but where are all the Max rats, roaches, and rats? I told you they don't come out unless Max is front running. They don't come out unless Max is front running. They are very quiet today. They are under a rock. They are drowning themselves in sorrows. They don't come out unless Max is front running. This season by Max Verstappen is looking like I called it, the back half of last season. That's all I'm saying. And you know what? What a correction. You know, like the stock market corrects itself, right? The stock market corrects itself. It is correcting itself with Red Bull and Max Verstappen. That's what's happening. So, hey, we will see. We will see what happens. We will see what happens. But yeah, this is the case. This is the case. And Yuki, what the hell? Yuki, what the hell are you thinking? What are you doing? This is the time and this is a moment where I have to criticize Yuki heavily. Heavily. I am all for Yuki. I want Yuki to do well. I want Yuki to perform. And today was his opportunity to perform. But I will say this. I will add a caveat to that. While Max has the updates to have a more balanced car and Yuki does not. Yuki getting left behind several times when it comes to car development. I'm not listening at all. I'm not criticizing Yuki for what he can't control. What he can't control is the point that Red Bull seemed to only be able to develop a car for Max Verstappen because that's what they choose to do. What he can't control is Red Bull making sure that Yuki has the equivalent opportunity of upgrades like Max Verstappen. He can't control that, or at least it seems like he can't. But what Yuki can control is the things that we saw today. And what we saw probably how it came out. Let me say how it came out is this. Yuki is frustrated. Yuki's frustrated. Yuki also probably doesn't feel as if things are being done appropriately for him to have the opportunity that he feels he should be able to have. And he's doing things that otherwise I don't feel he would do if he felt confident in his team, if he felt confident in having everything that guy has. Give me everything he has and let me see what I could do. But Yuki, today, what you had to do was keep yourself calm, which we know sometimes you have a problem doing. Big shout out to RacerX210 in the Super Chat says Alonso was having flashbacks as rookie Bortoleto was on his ass. Silverstone is next week. Ferrari communication is like Metro cell phone trash. Damn. Not the Metro. Metro is trash, brother. Damn, not the Metro cell phone. That's really bad. Y'all got to know Metro service is horrible. Hey, Gabriel Sanchez in the Super Chat says, I think Red Bull sacrificed careers to keep Marco alive. Yo, we got a sacrificial thing going on at Red Bull. Like, yeah, hey, Gasly, sacrifice him so Helmut Marko will get 5 more years. Alba, sacrifice so Helmut Marko can get 5 more years. Lawson, sacrifice him real quick. Helmut Marko can get 1 week. Yuki, sacrifice him so he can get, Gabriel, I like that. That's funny, and that really is kind of tied to it. That's what it seems like, right? Max will be the ultimate sacrifice, but while he's doing what he could do, they got to keep him because they ain't got nobody else if they don't have Max. That was very funny. Also, Bortoleto and Kick Sauber, what an awesome weekend for them. Kick Sauber, this is a championship win for them. They got 2 cars in the points. And their rookie led. Their rookie did good in qualifying. The rookie made it to Q3. And now they got double points in today. This is a championship win for Kick Sauber. This is likely the best it's going to get. And I'm going to tell you this, just as to cover the bases, if this happens again, okay, Kick Sauber, welcome to Formula One competitive area. If this happens again, I don't think it's going to happen again like this. It's less likely to happen since this is not what we've seen. So, yeah, I'm kind of out on that happening again, but I am very celebratory for it happening this weekend because Bortoleto needed this. He needed this. He's an F2 champion. He's with a bad team, poor car development. He's at a track that he absolutely adores. Bortoleto needed this, and I'm happy he got it. I'm happy that he was able to perform at such a level to make it into Q3. I'm happy that he was able to remain consistently competitive within perspective throughout this race to end up 8th in this race. I'm also happy for Kick Sauber as a team because those mechanics, those engineers, they come in and out of race weekends thinking that everything is not going to be great because everything hasn't been great. Why should they think it's going to be great? So, yes, I'm happy for them. Congratulations for them. Big shout out to them. Kick Sauber, congratulations. Now let's go ahead and let's roll on down the list to Aston Martin. When I say Aston Martin, I do mean ass is Martin. That is what I mean. Where's Lance Stroll? Where's Lance Stroll? All of this, you know what? I get tired of the commentators. I get tired of the talking heads always trying to big up Lance Stroll. I also get tired of them making excuses for Lance Stroll. We have a saying in football, American football, the NFL. If you're on the field, it's fair game. Are you injured or are you hurt? Are you hurt? Get your ass out there and keep playing. If you're injured, you need to come off. I'm not giving Lance Stroll any leeway. His performance has been subpar at best and horrible at minimum. This guy shouldn't be in Formula One anymore. He just shouldn't be in Formula One anymore. He's taking up a seat that Felipe Drugovich could be doing better in. He's taking up a seat that Jamie Chadwick could probably be doing better in. But instead, we are here watching him just, hey, you know what? Excuse me, just mess about. I'm not even going to try to drop the F-bomb. We're here watching him just mess about. We're here watching him in Formula One just go along and just screw about. I'm absolutely tired of it. For real. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for a team that is trying to call themselves championship contenders the following season in a new era of regulations. It's embarrassing for Adrian Newey probably to be shameful that this car that he is about to design for Aston Martin will be heavily limited because of Lawrence Stroll's son, Stroll. It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing, and I hate that it's going to happen. It is. Let's roll on down further. Ocon bringing home some points for Haas. Behrman just outside the door. It is kind of cool to see the two backmarker teams have their drivers tied right next to each other. DG Big Blue Navy Ura has a super chat and says, I said Aston Martin was overrated and Lance Stroll is the problem. You did, he is, and you are absolutely correct. And also, what we will go into right here. Oh, we got another super chat from Eugene Kelly. Welcome to the super chat fam. Lewis staying out made sense. Russ 25 seconds behind, and Lewis would have finished on podium or worse, fourth. Lewis should have said F it and stayed out. Thank Eugene. Thank you. I cannot keep saying this. I can keep saying it, but I don't want to have to keep saying it. Lewis has to drop his balls on the Ferrari table and say, I'm not doing shit. I'm not coming in. The mechanics can stay out there in the baking sun if they want. I'm driving right past pit entry. I will let you know when I'm coming in. And when I do come in, you better have shit ready and together. He's got to do it. It's clearly obvious that Lewis Hamilton did not want to stop. Lewis, then why did you stop? At some point, you got to cut this all team. Let you just do your job. And no, at some point, this shit's got to stop, Lewis. At some point, you got to say, yo, I ain't coming in. You cannot come in. You know that, right? There's not like some automated remote control where they hit a button and the car's just going to dive into pits. Just drive by. Make a point. Make a statement. Make a statement. You are about to be at Silverstone. The Hamilton Strait is named after you. Lando Norris had to beg for a name of a stand that wasn't going to be given to him. He had to request it. You got Hamilton Strait. This is your home GP, although you're with Ferrari. If you don't make a stand there, brother, I don't think you will ever make a stand. I am criticizing you, Lewis Hamilton. You have to lay your balls on the table and say, listen to what I'm talking about. I'm tired of it. Strategy, shit. Communication, shit. A dummy, shit. Pit stops, that's great. What else are we going to do? Development, shit. 90% of the car, you're shitting me, didn't really amount to shit. I hate to say shit so many times on a live stream. If kids are listening, I apologize, parents. But hey, I'm probably sure you say it too when they get on your nerves, but this is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. At some point, Lewis, bro, you got to make this stand. Because I'm going to tell you, today looked a little bit suspect. Today looked more like, listen, we want the heir of the throne to get the podium. We don't want Lewis challenger right now. It looked bad, too. It did look bad. I know they're going to be basking in, oh, we got some performance. I don't know if you really got any real good performance that's going to last outside of Austria. You got performance here. You qualified decent here. You got another car on podium here. But I don't know if that exists outside of here. What's going to happen at Silverstone? I got to see that. I need to see what's going to happen for the next two racing events before I say Ferrari figured it out. I don't think you figured out a damn thing yet. Honestly, right now, I feel like you just lucked up that the track suited you, which I didn't think it was because it usually didn't. So maybe the floor updates and the track circuit-specific updates made it happen. Also, Max Verstappen got shown the door by Kimi Antonelli. Russell was there. I'm not really sold yet. I need to see it next week. I need to see it after that before I say Ferrari. There you go. Development is cool. Now we got a lot of other things to get right. Now, let's get to one of the most ridiculous things, because I'm going to tell you, if Kimi Antonelli got driver of the day, and I'm going to tell you right now, Kimi Antonelli getting driver of the day is really a comedy thing for us here, Wolfpack. The driver of the day is Bortoleto. The real driver of today is Bortoleto, without a doubt. Liam Lawson, congratulations by outperforming Hadjar. You outqualify Max Verstappen, and you got 6th place. Liam Lawson, this was a trifecta weekend for you, and you should enjoy it. You should enjoy it to the fullest. But Bortoleto is by far the honest driver of the day on merit, performance, and qualifying. And if he is driver of the day, and Kimi will get star of the day, do you know who donkey of the day is? Well, it's shared. Donkey of the day is shared by Yuki Tsunoda and Colapinto. Do you know I could play with your last part of your name so bad it ain't even funny? Pinto, do you know what the Pinto represents in American car history? Do you know what the Pinto represents in American car history? Well, Franco, it's not good. It's not awesome. It's not the best, and it's an ugly-ass car. The Ford Pinto is one of the most ugliest design cars that Ford has ever fucking made, and guess what else is ugly about it? It's a death trap, Colapinto. Much like you were today on track, you was a damn death trap. Why in the hell do you not? You know what? You know what else is funny about the Pinto? Let me show you a picture of the Pinto, and let me see if you all will get it. Let me show you a picture of the Pinto, and then you tell me all what you think is funny about the Ford Pinto, as much of a joke as I am going to make about Colapinto. I'm going to show you something, and I just need you to tell me what it is, all right? I just need you to tell me what it is. That's all right? I'm going to show you this, and then you tell me what you think. What do you think I'm saying about this? Here's a picture of the Ford Pinto, all right? The Ford Pinto has something in common with Franco Colapinto today. And if you can point it out and say it in the live chat, you are more observant than a Formula racing car driver Colapinto is. Here is a picture of the Ford Colapinto. Not the Ford. What do you notice about the Pinto? What do you notice about the Pinto, people? Just see. Walter Shavers in the super chat said Ferrari strategy is why Sainz had to outright Bogart to get his win. Facts. What do you notice about the Pinto, people? You notice anything? Anything that doesn't sit right about here? Yeah, the fact that you didn't use your fucking side view mirrors to see that Oscar Piastri was coming through. The Pinto is a death trap. These side view mirrors aren't there. You didn't use yours. And today you were a death trap on track. Colapinto, I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you. Mechanic Mercedes, he's trash. 6 races and he's no better. Bro, you're lying. Okay, now this is where you go too far with trying to have your fun. You're lying. Again, Mechanic Mercedes is lying in the super chat. You cannot sit up here, bro. You cannot sit up here and say that Colapinto hasn't at least done better than Jack doing with his time in here. Are you, bro? You're doing too much, and you still might lose the bet. Because even with that said, Colapinto only has to get one more spot above 13 with his stint with Alpine, and he's still going to be in the seat, bro. You can't. See, you ruined it. I was having a good time being objectively honest about Colapinto's performance today, and now you have to go and make yourself look like an ass. You're about to make yourself look like an ass. I'm about to make you look like an ass. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to make you look like an ass. Just hold on for a second. That's what I'm about to do for you. I'm about to make you look like an ass real quick, bro. I got to, because right now you're capping. You're capping right now. You're about to look real bad. You're about to look bad. You're about to look bad. You're about to look like a liar. I'm about to make you out the liar that you are right now. Donkey of the day, Ferrari and Red Bull as team. How's he better? There again. Okay, people, here it is. I got to do it to him because he wants it to be done to him. Let's show Mechanic Mercedes why he's sitting up here lying. Let's show Mechanic Mercedes why he's sitting up here lying in y'all face. Why he's going to lie in y'all face. We're about to do this. This is crazy. This is crazy that I'm absolutely about to have to trash you right now on facts. I'm about to have to trash you literally on facts, bro. That's what's wild about it. I'm about to trash you on facts because you're lying to your fam right now. And then they're going to look at you like they always look at you like, why you doing that? Why are you doing that, Mechanic Mercedes? Yo, Mechanic Mercedes just sit up here and lie in y'all face. Gregory Williams, the Ford Pinto is almost as ugly as the Boom, facts. I forgot about the AMC and the Gremlins. All right, Chad, here we go. Here we go. While Mechanic Mercedes just sit here and lied in y'all face. Although I was already getting on Colapinto's ass about his performance. He had to go and involve himself in this hit. He had to go and say, you know what? I want to be a part of Jay's trashing right now. I want to be a part of Jay's trashing. Here you go. Let's go. You want to do it? We're going to do it, bro. I'm about to make you look bad out here in these streets real quick. All right, chat. So he just said that Colapinto is doing the same thing that Jack Doohan is doing. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here you go. Here you go, Mechanic Mercedes. DG Big Blue, I did a fact find and paper on the Pinto with Ford. Right. Found on road dead. Mechanic Mercedes, you've only been honest about him. No, okay. See, now you want to try it? No, I've been honest about him the whole time. I've been honest about him the whole time. You're about to get trashed, bro. You're about to get trashed by your big bro. I'm about to trash you. So here's Jack Doohan. Do y'all see anything on Jack Doohan's record right here? Do you see anything? I want you to pay close attention. Accident, collision, his first race and his last race, accident, collision. His best finish is 13th. Okay, Mechanic Mercedes just told y'all that Colapinto is doing no better and he's worse than Jack Doohan. Okay, well, you must can't read or you must can't see. Here's Colapinto. Here's your boy Colapinto, bro. What do we see? No accidents. That's already one thing that's better. Jack Doohan had 2 accidents in 6 races. 2. And he only finished 13th once. What did Colapinto do? He's already equaled Jack Doohan twice. 13, 13, 15, and 15 with almost an incident and a penalty on track. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why do you come in here and do this to yourself? Why do you come to the family cookout and wear a plastic helmet? Because you special. We got to treat you special. We got to sit you at the kid table. Then we got to pat you on your back, put the spoon in your hand and say, this is how you eat ribs. Because we don't want you to stab yourself with your fingernails because you ain't been cutting your nails. We got to have you eat ribs with a spoon. We got to put a big ass bib on you that goes down your chest to your stomach and covers your pants because then you get barbecue sauce all over your clothes. We can't even let you sit in the front fucking seat. We got to put Mechanic Mercedes in a child seat in the back of a Tahoe in the 3rd row because we don't want you messing with nobody and no radio controls. Why you do this to yourself, bro? It's clearly obvious that Colapinto is doing better than Jack Doohan because he's finished equaling Jack Doohan twice and he hasn't had an accident with Alpine, while your boy had 2 accidents and only finished 13th once. Bro, you up here capping. Bro, you up here, Cap. Why you do that? Why you make me do this? Why you make me? I love you, man. I love you. Why you make me do you like this? And then Colapinto still might win me this bet. Yeah, you done. You done. You done. You cooked. You cooked. You cooked. Hey, this is where we invite people to our family cookout, and then we just have to let them know, hey, don't worry about him. He always do this. He always act like this. Don't worry about it. He don't mean it. He don't mean it. He's special. You know, he sit in the classroom where they only get to come out once a day to go to lunch and go back. And they lunchtime is when everybody else is in class. And we just see them sometimes walking down the hallway. Bro, get out of here. Stats and facts just prove that you was absolutely lying to your family in here, man. What you doing about, bro? I just walked you down. I just walked you down and banged on you, bro. You just got banged on. I just bust your melon right there. You got to stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Anyway, after that, we also got Max Verstappen out for the day. And yeah, if anything else like this keeps happening, how y'all liking these championship chances out here, Max Verstappen fans? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him still. Look at him still going. How much money he cost Williams last year? Oh my God. How much money he costing him this year? We ain't worried about Williams. We worried about Alpine because that's where he racing at Alpine. Why you keep trying to go to Williams? That you keep trying to go there because you got a losing case, man. Hey, I need you to go watch the Formula One movie, and I need you to watch it in the front row so you can just do this the whole time. Because I just want your neck to hurt from just unbelievably lying in here. I want you to penalize yourself. I want you to go to the Formula One movie, and I want you to sit in the front row and just watch. So you got to wear a neck brace to the neck live so you can't even see the screen. You just got to look at it like this. You got to get up and look at it like that. That's what I want you to do. That's my bro, man. I love you, bro. I love you. We always gonna have. I love you, man. We gotta all meet up one day for real. When I get completely where I need to be, man. We're gonna have a good ass time. I'm telling you. All right, chat. But that's it. We got Wolves Den at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I'm gonna tell you right now that I believe Kimi Antonelli is the star of the day. Bortoleto is the driver of the day, and donkey of the day is definitely going to Colapinto and Yuki Shared for their shenanigans. 083 says, what a cookout. A mechanic got the pasta potato salad with raisins. Bro, he would bring potato salad with prunes in it, bro. You know, nobody's eating that shit. I'm not eating that. I'm potato salad with raisins. Why did you do that? We're not eating that. Wait, hey, get the dog over here. Get that shit to the dog. Get that to the dog, man. Let the dogs have that. Now let the dogs eat the potato salad with the raisins, and then let the dogs go stay in Mechanic Mercedes' house so they can shit all over the carpet. Go let them do that. Rookie years, okay, yeah. Okay, now you want, okay, now we making excuses. We already proved you wrong on that. Don't matter about the time of the stint. He was there last year, but okay, I got you, brother. I love you, man. So anyway, yeah, we'll see what happens next week. Silverstone is up. Lewis Hamilton will be there. Ferrari will be there. Will Ferrari be square on performance or will they not? They got to work out this communication barrier. It's not even a barrier at this point. It's just criminal. Also, Max Verstappen is on his way doing his 5th World Driving Championship title. Max Verstappen's on his way to his 5th World Driving Championship title. And today he proved why he should be with Mercedes. And Kimi Antonelli decided to disprove him on why I don't want you at Mercedes. So with that being said, we have had an excellent live stream. I appreciate you all very much. We are out. See you in the Wolves Den because this is going to be one hell of a conversation. I can't wait to hear what y'all got to say. Peace.